Hello, folks, and welcome to Mash Metal. We have another, series of Ren breakdowns for you today. So we're going to be doing the, I guess you would say, quadrilogy of Jenny's Tale, Screech Tale, London City, and Violets. But I'm going to break them up into 4 separate videos, which will all be released today, so you can watch them. But they'll be all separate, so that way you can watch them one at a time if you like, instead of it being like a 30 to 40 minute one single video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed them. And of course, please let us know that you did by hitting that like button. Hello, Future Sean here, interrupting this video to say to you guys, if you're not subscribed to Ren, then you absolutely should do so. So I will leave a link in the description box to follow so you can go to his channel and show him some love, because after all, he is the one that created this fantastic content for us to enjoy. So please go subscribe to him. Now back to the reaction. Also, as the banner shows, if you want to support the channel directly, feel free to join our Patreon, and there you can, as a Patreon, request reactions. So that's all that out of the way. Of course, this is Mash Metal, so we got a little something poured. Today, we are going with something from the Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company, of course, out of Kentucky, my home state. And this is a barrel bourbon imperial milk stout. There you go. That's what I'm drinking there. Nice little ABV here. We got 12% alcohol. And so that's what we'll be drinking as we go through the quadrilogy of Jenny, Screech, London City, and, of course, Violet's Tale. So let's go ahead and get it started off here with, of course, Jenny's Tale, the first in the quadrilogy. All right, great guitar work there to start off, as basically all of the Ren videos that we've watched so far have had just fantastic guitar work. Really appreciate that very kind of Spanish influenced style of guitar there, which I really appreciate. Cool stuff. But now, of course, we get into the lyrics. Cheers, all. Interesting.
It was a quiet, dark night on an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked along, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town and she knew this floor, cause she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old, and out of his brain he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
All right, so already our two main characters are introduced already here. Jenny and Screech. Jenny just wanting to go home for the night after being out, just wanting to relax, and then Screech, a more nefarious character, a troubled youth, let's say, who has chosen a darker path, whereas Jenny more of a normal life. Let's see how the story progresses.
Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner when their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate. Jenny frees a statue like a lady-shaped stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed still as a statue in high-heeled shoes.
So I don't know if any of you have ever been held up at gun knife point. Scary situation for sure. What would you do? Would you stand still like a statue like Jenny? Would you be scared stiff, let's say? What would you do if you were in that situation? Dark night, dark alley, all alone by yourself, and someone approaches you with a weapon and asks for everything you have. What do you do? What are you gonna do? Let's see what Jenny does.
What the fuck you playing on? You playing games on me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your teeth. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy called Screech reached for the sheath of the blade with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue that she was, it turned to butter within a breath.
Well, so Jenny appears to have met her fate. Unfortunately, Screech ending her life there, the troubled young man. Huge mistake on his part, probably, because unlikely, although hard to say where the story's going yet, but it's unlikely that she had much on her, as most people don't. So, was it worth taking a life for whatever he may have gotten? Absolutely not. But, that's what we see too often these days is troubled young men, especially carrying out violent acts for little to no gain, really, in their own life. And really, there's nothing worth taking a life over. So, yeah, a sad tale for sure. Let's see where we go.
It was a quiet dark night on an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town and she knew this floor because she walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. And it's such a shame. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, a shame indeed. A young girl dying for pretty much nothing, whatever she had on her, by the hands of a troubled young man, just trying to get ahead in life by any means. Very sad tale, unfortunately played out in real life far too often. Well, folks, this was part one. There will be a link at the end of this video to jump right into the tale of Screech. So that will be up next. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button. Also, here is other reactions from us if you don't want to go to the Screech video. And here is the subscribe button right there. And until next time, folks, just remember to rock on. We'll see you on the next one.